Not gonna lie to you guys, this is gonna be a tough post-game review. Of course, the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the New York Islanders. The Islanders won this one 5-4, and I did say before this game started that the Islanders were a hot team going into this one and definitely deserved a lot of credit for what they've done this season and even what they did last year. But they've got a lot of things going their way right now, and guess what? They just got it done again tonight. The Leafs had a very different approach to this game because it seemed like they started off really decent and then towards the end of the first period they just really fell flat. The second period they played awesome. The third period until about a minute left they were flat. And with the return of Zach Hyman tonight, there was a tweet that I found really interesting, and I liked the tweet. So if you follow me on Twitter, go and check it out. I'm not taking any credit for this tweet. Actually, I'd really like to shout this person out, but I can still discuss what happened. So, of course, we know that Zach Hyman was back in the lineup, like I said, and it's obviously a good thing because him being in the lineup in turn makes everything, the depth chart, everything a lot better. So Editor and Leaf actually posted this. So Editor and Leaf is a pretty popular verified Twitter account. They tweeted, Hyman has played more than Matthews, but Dermott needs to be eased back into the lineup while CC plays on the top pairing. Barry doesn't know what's expected of him, and the power play is an absolute joke. Time for a new coach. Now, before I get into the actual game review, let me just explain what this means. So Zach Hyman, who needed to be eased back into the lineup, was not eased back into the lineup as he played more than Matthews. And, on the flip side of that, Travis Dermott was eased into the lineup and, he's still playing on the third pairing, although him and Hall have looked really good together. CC being on the top pairing is not very good. He's just not a top pairing defenseman, and the whole Barry doesn't know what's expected of him. Mike Babcock wants him to reinvent himself, but that's not the case. And if you looked at Tyson Barry's comments less than a week ago, he was basically talking about how the systems with Toronto and Colorado are much different, and he doesn't jump into the play as much because of the way that the Leafs play, that the way that they want him to play, which is the way that he should be playing. This is not Tyson Barry, how especially Colorado fans know him. And Colorado fans, help me out down below. This is definitely not how the way Tyson Barry usually plays the game. He is a very high energy, scoring defenseman. So it kind of sucks to see him like this. But like I said, 5-4, the Islanders won the shot battle 30-27. The goals tonight, Matthew Barzal. For some reason, Sportsnet was blaming this goal on William Nylander when Andreas Johnsson coughed up the puck. Regardless, it was a goal. Barzal's eighth from Jordan Eberle. Then Anthony Beauvillier scored his third of the season on the power play. Nice shot, assisted by Ryan Pollock and Derek Brassard. A lot of people thought they didn't see the spelling of my last name, thought I might be related to him, but his name I believe is Pollock, mine is Piluk, so it's different and it's also spelled differently, but I always find that funny whenever I hear announcers sometimes mess up his name on the broadcast because it sounds like they're saying my last name. Then Kasperi Kapanen scored in the second period, his fifth of the season. It's good to see him scoring some goals. That was assisted by Tavares and Travis Dermott. Nice little tip. William Nylander, who again has been real hot lately. I've been, a lot of people said I shouldn't say I told you so, and I'm not going to. So I will be more respectful in that matter and just say I'm happy he's doing well. His eighth of the season, assisted by Andreas Johnsson and Jake Muzzin. He has 11 points in his last 11 games, and people seem to think he's not very good. Then Anthony Beauvillier scored his second of the game, his fourth of the season, assisted by Brassard and Brock Nelson. Then in the third period, the Islanders just started to pour it on. Derek Brassard, his sixth, assisted by Barzal and Pollock. Brassard's working out quite well for the Islanders. That's cool to see. Casey Zizekas got an empty netter for his third of the season, assisted by Kyle Clutterbuck and Josh Bailey. Justin Hall made it interesting with his first of the season, assisted by Freddie Gauthier and Nick Shore. This was right at the end, and God, Justin Hall deserves this goal. He's been arguably the Leafs' best defenseman both ways of the ice lately. He's just been excellent. Him and Dermott look real good together, and that's what you expect. Both those guys are good, and I have a video coming up on Justin Hall probably within the next couple weeks. And then John Tavares made it really interesting, and of course the "We Don't Need You" chants were all over this game, but Tavares scored his sixth of the season, assisted by Morgan Riley and Austin Matthews. The "We Don't Need You" chants were like, I guess, working in the first game, but I don't think anybody really cares now, to be honest with you. But the Islanders got the victory. This is in no means any disrespect to the Islanders. They won this game. Got close there at the very end. It would have been cool to see the Leafs tie it and then eventually win it, but they just didn't have it, and that's all it takes. So the Islanders got the victory here tonight, and like I said, it was just a tale of two different games. Almost the Leafs had like some points where they were playing good and others where they weren't. If you enjoyed this game, make sure. Why did I say this game? This video. Oh boy. Make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Join the squad. Let's get to 7,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys, and the Leafs are in trouble. Peace.